Hello friends, welcome to Affairscloud Learn to Lead. Good morning to all the students. Today we will discuss very important current affairs of 14th of April 2022. You can see two best images of the day, but today we will discuss very important and the most important current affairs. So watch this video till last. But I am requesting you all the students that you have to download our application Careers Cloud from the description box link. After that, log in with the email ID. Then click on this Crack Current Affairs section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. But how we are covering this current affair? We are providing you daily section. In the daily, you will see three things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section which you can attempt on our application on daily basis. Next is the weekly section. Again, you will receive three things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section which you can attempt on our application on weekly basis. Most important section is the monthly, and we are providing four type of PDFs. One is detail, second is question and answer format, third is best 100 current affair that is also provided in the form of question and answer, and fourth one is pocket PDF. It means 2-liners and the 3-liners current affair will be provided to you so that you can revise these current affairs in quick format before your exam. But to enhance your performance further, we are providing 20 most important topic wise PDF. It means if you want to cover one particular topic, then you can use this topic wise PDF. If you are a banking student, we are providing three things. One is detail, second is question and answer format, and third is the quiz section. But all these three things are only related to banking and economy. And you can attempt this quiz only on our application on monthly basis. If you want to cover all the past current affair of 2021 just from single PDF, then you can use this exam PDF. We are providing detailed budget and economic survey. Expected question and answer will be provided to you so that you can recall that examiner can make these type of questions from budget and economic survey. If you are appearing for your respective state exam, then we are also providing you state current affair, and we are covering every state and union territory. So all these things comes under only one subscription. You have to just download our application Careers Cloud from the description box link. After that, log in with the email ID. Then click on this Crack Current Affair section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. But if you are a new student, you are just starting your preparation, then I am advising you to subscribe for 2 years. And we are providing 10% extra discount on both subscriptions if you use this code ASH10. And if you have any query, you can email us or you can call us on this number or email ID. So let's start 14th of April 2022 current affairs. But first of all, you have to like this video. You have to share this video as maximum as possible, and you have to subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform, and join our Telegram group from the description box link so that you can receive the notification on time. Here is the first question. Who has been named as EY Entrepreneur of the Year Award 2021 India? Very important question, and you have to remember the keyword. Entrepreneur of the Year 2021 India goes to Falguni Nair. Very important lady. Answer of this question is D. Who is Falguni Nair? Falguni Nair is the founder as well as the CEO of very important company which is known as Nike. I think all the students know about this company, and you can also see here the picture of Falguni Nair who won this Entrepreneur of the Year award. And there are so many categories, and this is the 23rd edition of this award, and she will represent India at the EY World Entrepreneur of the Year Award on 9th of June 2022, and this ceremony will be held in Monaco. You have to just remember this will be held in Monaco. And there are so many categories. One is lifetime achievement category is there, and this award goes to M.IMP. You can remember if you want. This is lifetime achievement category, and this award goes to M.IMP. Who is M.IMP? M.IMP is currently the group chairman of very important company L&T. This is Larsen and Toubro. And you can also remember the other name. This is Kiran Majumdar Shah. Kiran Majumdar Shah, who is currently the chairman of very important pharmaceutical company which is Biocon, won the EY World Entrepreneur of the Year Award in 2020. It means the last award was won by Kiran Majumdar Shah, and she was the first woman entrepreneur from India as well as the third Indian to won this Entrepreneur of the Year award. This is very important. And there were also winners in the 9 other categories who represented both mature industries as well as the young entrepreneurs from startups, including unicorns. So this is very important, EY Entrepreneur of the Year award, and this is the world's most prestigious business award for the entrepreneurs. And this EY organization is very important because EY is a global leader in assurance, tax, strategy, and transactions and consulting services. And in India, this Entrepreneur of Year award or program was formally launched in the year of 1999 in Mumbai, Maharashtra. So just remember, the name is Falguni Nair for 2021. For 2020, this award was given to Kiran Majumdar Shah. Moving to next question. Which country will host for 2026 Commonwealth Games? Again, most important. And 2026 Games will be hosted by Australia, and it will be hosted in Victoria State. So you have to remember exact place. This is Victoria State. So you can see here, this is Commonwealth Games of 2026, and this is Victoria State who will host this Commonwealth Games. And Australia, Victoria State will be host for 2026 Commonwealth Games. Even the 2026 Games will be held in 4 towns of Australia. So far, Victoria State has announced 16 sports for the year of 2026 Commonwealth Games, which includes aquatics, cycling, 2020 cricket. And Australia is hosting Commonwealth Games for the 6th time and 2nd time in Victoria. So you have to remember, 6th time Australia is hosting this Commonwealth Games. And 2026 Games are planned to be held outside the state capital Melbourne, because it will be hosted by Victoria. And in 2022, you have to remember, this Games will be hosted by Birmingham. So Birmingham will host 2022 Commonwealth Games, which will start on 28th of July and it will end on 8th of August under the motto Games for Everyone. This is again very important line. And the opening ceremony of 2026 Games will be held in Australia's largest cricket stadium, which is Melbourne Cricket Stadium or Melbourne Cricket Ground. And Melbourne Cricket Ground can hold almost 1 lakh spectators. And Commonwealth Games will not only uplift the life of the athletes, but also boost the Victoria State economy by 3 billion United States dollar. So this is Commonwealth Game. I think all the students know the Commonwealth Game is held every 4 years, and there are 72 nations and the territories of the Commonwealth, almost all of whom are former territories of the British Empire. And the 4 home nations of the United Kingdom, like England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland, also sent separate teams. So you have to remember, this is the 6th time that Australia is hosting Commonwealth Games. And first time Australia hosted in 1938, and at that time it was known as British Empire Games, not Commonwealth Games. It was known as British Empire Games, and it was first time held in Sydney. Next, it was in 1962. Then it was known as British Empire and Commonwealth Games, and second time it was held in Perth. Next in 1982, then it was known as Commonwealth Games. It was held in Brisbane. Next in 2006, it was held in Melbourne. And in 2018, it was held in Gold Coast. Gold Coast is in Queensland, and the motto was Friendly Games. But now in 2026, Victoria is again hosting the Commonwealth Games. So you have to just remember, 6th time Australia is hosting Commonwealth Games. Moving to next question. Next question is in the very important question section, but first of all, you have to like this video, share this video as maximum as possible, and please subscribe this channel if you're new on this platform, and join our Telegram group from the description box link so that you can receive the notification on time. Here is the first question. India's first community museum inaugurated at which place? Again, very important question, because this is India's first community museum, and this is a first of its kind museum in India, and it is inaugurated in Leh Ladakh area. So answer of this question is A. So you can see here, this is inaugurated in the Gaya Sasoma villages of Leh in Ladakh. And Gaya Sasoma villagers in the Leh have contributed to a variety of articles and the collections to establish the community museum in the traditional Ladakhi house. And the museum aims to preserve and take forward the rich cultural heritage of this region. Even this museum features several traditional utility items, textiles, dresses and antiquities of the day-to-day life of Gaya Sasoma villagers. And the traditional house where the museum is established has several architectural spaces and features. And this Gaya Sasoma is situated on the Leh-Manali highway. Remember, Leh-Manali National Highway, and it is the first village and the oldest inhabitation in the upper Ladakh area. So you have to just remember, this is India's first community museum, and this is inaugurated in the Gaya Sasoma villages of the Leh Ladakh, and this is first of its kind museum in India. Moving to next question. Who won Australian Grand Prix 2022? So this is the third Grand Prix of the year of 2022. First was Bahrain Grand Prix, second was Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and third is Australian Grand Prix. And Australian Grand Prix won by Charles Leclerc. So answer of this question is B. Remember, the Bahrain Grand Prix also won by Charles Leclerc, Saudi Arabian won by Max Verstappen, and this is third Australian Grand Prix again won by Charles Leclerc. And he is 24 years old, and he has claimed his second win in the Formula 1 season of 2022 following the victory of season opening Bahrain Grand Prix. So just remember the name. This is very, very important. So you can also see here the picture of Charles Leclerc, who won this Australian Grand Prix for Ferrari. Moving to next question. Which state government and Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited signed a memorandum of understanding for developing renewable energy plant and green hydrogen plant? It means Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited will establish this renewable energy plant and green hydrogen plant in the state. And answer of this question is very simple. Answer of this question is Odisha. So answer of this question is D. So Odisha government and Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited signed this memorandum of understanding, and this is for the time period of 5 years to set up renewable energy plant and the green hydrogen plant. Two plants are there for providing round the clock power for the consumers of the both domestic consumption as well as for the export purposes. So you can see here, this is Odisha government and Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited who signed MOU for developing renewable energy plant. And this is very important, especially for the Odisha, because Odisha is the single largest manufacturer of steel and sharing 33% of the steel manufacturing of India. So we have to use the renewable energy sources so that we can reduce the global warming. And remember about BPCL. BPCL headquarters is in Mumbai and chairman and managing director is Arun Kumar Singh. Remember Arun Kumar Singh. And remember about Odisha. Odisha's chief minister is Naveen Patnaik ji and governor is Ganeshi Lalji. Ganeshi Lalji. Moving to next question. Who won silver medal in men's singles Orleans Master 2022? You have to remember this Orleans Master is related to badminton, first of all. Second, this is men's singles Orleans Master, and Orleans is a place in France. So it is hosted by France. And who won the silver medal? This is Mithun Manjunath. So remember, the answer is D, Mithun Manjunath. So Indian shuttler Mithun Manjunath, whose world ranking is 74 in the men's singles, has won the silver medal in the men's singles at Orleans Master 2022. So it was a badminton tournament which was started on 29th of March and it ended on 3rd of April 2022, and it was hosted by France and exact place is Orleans. And even women doubles pair of Ashwini Bhatt and Shikha Gautam has also won the bronze in the women's double at this tournament. So if you want to remember the doubles pair, you can just read this name Ashwini Bhatt and Shikha Gautam, but otherwise you have to just remember who won the silver medal in the Orleans Master. But the most important thing, Orleans Master related to badminton. Moving to next question. Who is elected as the Pakistan's 23rd Prime Minister? This number is important, 23rd Prime Minister, and recently National Assembly of Pakistan elected Mia Muhammad Shehbaz Sharif. So answer of this question is C, Shehbaz Sharif as the 23rd Prime Minister of Pakistan. And you can also see here the picture of Shehbaz Sharif, who is elected as 23rd Prime Minister of Pakistan. So Shehbaz Sharif, President of Pakistan Muslim League. Remember, Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz party secured 174 votes out of 342. It means Shehbaz Sharif belongs to which party? Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz. And Shehbaz Sharif was the younger brother of the former three-time Prime Minister of Nawaz Sharif, who was barred by the Supreme Court in the year of 2017 from holding public office for his corruption charges. And recently, no confidence motion was raised and removed Imran Khan from the office of Prime Minister, which makes Imran Khan becoming the first Prime Minister in the Pakistan history to get removed by no confidence motion. This is again very important question. And remember about Pakistan. Pakistan's capital is Islamabad. I think all the students know. And who is the president? President is Arif Alviji, or full name is Arif Ur Rahman Alviji. But you can just remember this name. So Prime Minister is Shehbaz Sharif and President is Arif Alvi. And Shehbaz Sharif belongs to which party? He belongs to Nawaz Party. It means Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz Party. Moving to next question. Which state will start Him Prahari Scheme? So remember the keyword here. This is Him Prahari, and this is started by the state of Uttarakhand. So answer of this question is B. So the government of Uttarakhand is set to implement the Him Prahari scheme, which is meant for ex-servicemen as well as for the youngsters. So you can see here the scheme is aimed at stopping the migration of the people from the state of Uttarakhand. And the Uttarakhand government is seeking the cooperation of the union government as well to implement the scheme in the areas of bordering the Uttarakhand. And it will focus on the areas where migration occurs at a rapid phase so that people stay put and not move out. And the estimated expenditure of this scheme is almost 5.50 crore. It means almost 5.5 crore rupees. And the scheme will also prioritize settling ex-servicemen in the areas bordering the state. And Him Prahari scheme was announced by Bharatiya Janata Party in Uttarakhand unit in 2022 election manifesto. And after 2022 elections, BJP again formed the government, so they are basically fulfilling the promise. So remember, this is the scheme which is known as Him Prahari, and this is specially for the ex-servicemen and for the youngsters. And the estimated cost of this scheme is almost 550 crore rupees, 5.50 crore rupees, and the scheme main aim to stopping the migration of the people from the Uttarakhand. So you have to just remember these data. Moving to next question. Next question is from picture. This is Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs who launched Swanidhi Se Samriddhi. Swanidhi Se Samriddhi, and it is launched in the additional 126 cities across 14 states and the union territory. This is important data you have to remember. So first of all, you have to remember what is the scheme, what is the meaning of this Swanidhi Se Samriddhi. So it was launched in 2021 in 125 cities. First phase was launched in 125 cities. So it is an additional program of PM Swanidhi, which is also known as Prime Minister Street Vendors Atmanirbhar Nidhi, which has implementing by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs in 2020 to provide an affordable working capital loan to the street vendor, and this is 10,000 working capital given to the street vendors. And under the PM Swanidhi, it also aims for the holistic development and the economic upliftment of the street vendors. Therefore, Swanidhi Se Samriddhi program was started to provide social security benefits. Social security benefits like they will attach the beneficiaries of PM Swanidhi with the 8 center government welfare schemes and to facilitate sanctions of the eligible schemes like Prime Minister Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, and so on. So with the capital, they are also providing the social security by providing the facilities of the 8 central government welfare scheme. So this is Swanidhi Se Samriddhi. And under the Swanidhi Se Samriddhi in phase 1, approximately 35 lakh street vendors and their families are covered. So the socio-economic profiling of PM Swanidhi beneficiaries and their families is conducted to assess their eligibility for the social welfare schemes. So just remember, this is the second phase, and in second phase, it will be launched in 126 cities. In the first phase, total 125 cities were covered. And now this is covering 14 states and the union territories. So now we are moving to the next question. Next is 38th Siachen Day observed on 13th of April 2022. So this is very important because Siachen Day is annually observed by the Indian Army on 13th of April since 1984. This is very important. And Siachen Glacier is 76 kilometers long, one of the world's longest mountain glaciers, lies in the Karakoram Range system of the Kashmir near the India-Pakistan border. And it is observed specially to commemorate the Indian Army's Operation Meghdut. This is again very important. Operation Meghdut was one of the code name of the Indian Armed Forces operation to seize the control of Siachen Glacier in the area of Kashmir. And 13th of April 2022 marks the observance of 38th Siachen Glacier. And the day also honors the courage of the soldiers of the Indian Army who continue to guard the Siachen Glacier. So, the map of the Siachen by legend Colonel Narendra Bul Kumar played a major role in ensuring the success of Operation Meghdut in the 1984. And at present, Indian Army remains the first and the only army in the world to have taken tanks and other heavy ordnance up to the altitude of 5,000 meter, or you can say 16,000 feet. So this is again one of the uniqueness of Indian Army, that Indian Army remains the first and the only army in the world to have taken tanks and other heavy ordnance up to such an altitude like 5,000 meter or 16,000 feet. So just remember, this is 38th Siachen Day and it is observed every year on 13th of April. Moving to next question. Next question is in the important section, but first of all, you have to like this video, share this video as maximum as possible, and please subscribe this channel if you are new on this platform and join our Telegram group from the description box link so that you can receive the notification on time. Here is the question. Which ministry launched 3 smart indigenous intelligent transportation system solution for Indian traffic scenario? So by default, it is launched by Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. No, this is wrong. So this is launched by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. That's why we are covering this question. So answer of this question is A. So Ministry of Electronics and Information and Technology has launched 3 smart indigenous intelligent transportation system solution for Indian traffic scenarios. And these 3 type of the systems are, first one is onboard driver assistance and warning system, which is also known as ODAVAS. This system is very unique because according to the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways of India, driver error was cited as the major cause of accident for about 84% of total accidents. And this system includes submodules such as navigation unit, driver assistance console, millimeter wave radar sensor, and by using these techniques, this driver error can be minimized and total accidents can be reduced. Next system is bus signal priority system. This is again very important because in order to attract people towards the public transport over the private transport, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology has proposed bus signal priority system by enhancing the reliability of public transport system by ensuring minimal traffic delays in urban areas. And here are the public transport buses are given a conditional priority, unlike blind priority that is given for the emergency vehicles, for crossing signals either through a green extension or the red truncation while vehicles approaching a signalized intersection. So you have to just remember this is bus signal priority system. And third one is Common Smart Internet of Things Connective. This is known as COSMIC. So the COSMIC will facilitate users and application services providers in various vertical domains to use open interface end-to-end communication with well-defined common service functionalities. So COSMIC provides a dashboard page showing Internet of Things, products, applications, and its live data in a geographical information system map. So just remember, there are three types of the system, specially to reduce or specially to improve the traffic scenario of India, and this is launched by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. So just information for you. Moving to next, it is a one-liner important point. Here is the first point, and first point is the victorious state of Australia to host 2026 Commonwealth Games. We already covered, and remember this is Victoria state, and this is 6th time that Australia is hosting Commonwealth Games. Next is Indian Council for Cultural Relation launched alumni portal for the foreign students. So this portal acts as a platform to connect with the foreign students around the world who have studied in India. And the portal focuses on connecting the alumni and updates on dynamic India and bridges of friendship. Next is Falguni Nair of Nykaa won the Entrepreneur, EY Entrepreneur of the Year Award 2021. She is the founder of Nykaa. You have to remember the name. This is very, very important. Next, Mia Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif elected as the Pakistan 23rd Prime Minister. Again, we covered this question. Next, Asian Development Bank funding. This is 551 crore funding for the Agartala project. So the Asian Development Bank sanctioned an amount of almost $76.25 million, and it is almost 551 crore rupees for the three specific projects under the Agartala Smart City Limited. And remember about Asian Development Bank, this was established in the year of 1966. Its headquarters is in Manila, Philippines, and its member countries are 68, and the currently president is Matsutsugu Asakawa. Next, 103rd anniversary of Jallianwala Bagh massacre, 13th of April 2022. I think all the students know this is the 103rd anniversary of Jallianwala Bagh massacre, which is also known as Amritsar massacre, which took place on 13th of April 1919. And the commemoration of anniversary of Jallianwala Bagh massacre aims to pay the homage for all the people who were martyred during this massacre. So you can also see here the picture. This is the Jallianwala Bagh, and it is situated in Amritsar in Punjab. Next is 13th of April 2022 question. Question was very simple. Generally, mortgage is a security on which kind of property for loan given by the bank? So this is immovable property like your land. So answer of this question is A. So moving to the question of the day. Question of the day is very simple. Interest on saving bank account now calculated by the banks on daily basis, monthly basis, weekly basis, or yearly basis. So you have to tell me answer only in the comment box. I'm waiting your answer, but please like this video, share this video as maximum as possible, and please subscribe this channel if you're new on this platform, and join our Telegram group and press this bell button so that you can receive the notification on time. But it is Affairscloud promise that it will boost your confidence in the general awareness section definitely, but don't take life so much serious. Life is fun. Always be happy like this smiley. Thank you guys. Take care and bye-bye.